our fourth game of the day, WaveTale. This one is interesting because I played about 30 minutes of this one off stream to make sure that it was like dope. And I don't want to give any spoilers, but I think it's got some magic here. WaveTale is a game where you get to explore the open sea in a world where it's very clear disaster has struck, almost like a Wind Waker type of vibe there. But the cool thing is the way you traverse the sea. You'll be able to see it in some of the footage on the screen. You surf across the waves in this really interesting way where a creature from under the waves, that creature right there, is actually letting you stand on its feet, and it is upside down below you in the water. It's a really cool concept. The movement in the water is so neat, so fun. Visually, the game is gorgeous. So WaveTale, we're going to be checking that one out next. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Yay! Woo! All right. The PlayStation has been granted the gift of volume. Yes. Yes. And let's go ahead and connect my controller. And Forspoken demo downloaded. Beautiful. Good to see it. I got to check this game out at some point too. But for now, we jump into WaveTale. New game. Starting over. We'll overwrite your precious save file. That's okay. You can do it. You can overwrite my precious save file. I'll be okay. What was the name of the first game today? The first game we played today. What game did we play first today? What was it? Fury. F-U-R-I. I have no idea what the Forspoken demo is. I have not checked it out yet. Yeah, all the games are listed in the GameWave command. Thank you. All right.
They say that the ocean is big. I wouldn't know. For me, it's always ended at the horizon, where the water meets the fog. I wish I could see what's beyond that line.
I really like the voice acting in this game.
And the plaza. Grandma says that this is our haven, that the lighthouse keeps us safe. But a part of me wants more. It's hard to imagine that this was a different world once, that you could open your door, step outside, and just walk wherever you wanted to go. But that was before the fog. Before the city sank. Before the dirty paws showed up and took everything away from us. We still have a spectacular sunrise, though. I guess the paws couldn't find a way to deprive us of
Fury
that.
was made in 2016? Yeah. It was originally on like the PS4 and stuff. One of the older titles we featured in GameWave. Actually, that one and our next one are both a little older.
Ahoy, ladies!
Ladies, my bum. Things that need fixing, I presume.
Yeah. Thing for Ursula over at the Sleepy Triplets. A leaking capacitor and something. They said you'd know.
Humph, it's broken again? How does she manage?
I like how this thing needs to be repaired, and he's just like, yeah, it's fragile and broken. Clonk.
Hi, Sigrid. There's some crab in the basket, too.
Hello, Mr. Bane.
Don't you have somewhere to be, Bane? We have work to do.
Should be on my way. Fog's closing in. By the way, Doris, have you, talked to anyone lately?
I never talk to anyone now, do I?
They say the dirty paws have been seen by the plaza. I haven't spotted them myself, but...
Is this your idea of a joke?
Wish it was. Just be careful, will you?
I could look after myself before you were even born, Bane. Now scram! The air seems absolutely saturated with gloom. We need more sparks if we plan to hold that fog back.
I'm on it.
Remember, no fiddling with your hands. Only use the net,
Or they will burn my hands just as they always did Grandpa's. It's not my first time, Granny.
This ain't my first rodeo, Grandma.
Mary, Strippy. I tell you that.
What's up, XR? Thanks for that resub. Appreciate it.
Fox gathering on the beach earlier.
Happy
Better
Friday,
check the fountain
friends.
and Grandpa's memorial as well.
Got it.
Always some that escape the lighthouse storage too. Don't let that go to waste.
Oh, found one.
Give it a good whack.
Schwack.
That should lead the power straight into your battery.
All
She
right.
thinks I've never done this before. sparks. The fog is really close today.
There must be a reason. I'll take Anita.
You watched your VOD of the Game Awards? It was so fun. The Game Awards were pretty impressive. Honestly, nothing stands out quite as much as Hades 2 did, though. I popped off for that, dude. Good old double jumps. I love a good double jump platforming, man. Double jump platforming is the truth. It's a way of life. Yeah, Final Fantasy 16's trailer looked really good, too. That game's going to be a good one next year. I've got a lot of faith.
Ah, never mind. Just trouble Iris used to cause as a kid.
Mom? Did she play here a lot?
Sigrid, I don't have time for chit-chat. Go
Ooh,
get
I
those
found a
sparks.
book. Journal. Grandpa studies plants in such detail. I'm glad I have his illustrations. It almost feels like I've seen them for real. Yeah, dude, I can't believe Hades 2 got announced, though. Yeah, I'm like
Okay,
so
found the
incredibly
ones by the
stoked about
memorial.
it.
Hey, Grandma, why don't we have a stone
Oh, cool.
for Mom?
Yeah, that's right. I can do
Stones are
this.
for the dead.
But she's been gone for so...
What's with you today? Less talking, more sparkle.
Ooh, what did I find here? You need a ticket to get into the observatory. Ah. What was the Breath of the Wild update? I don't think we got a Breath of the Wild update. We just got it just won most anticipated game. We got a weird, like, new style of Bayonetta game that's also a prequel. It looked more fun than any Bayonetta game looks to me, too.
Not going close to the water, are you?
Just to get the sparks, I wasn't...
You know what can happen in those waters. There's a reason people don't go swimming, you know. More than a few feet down and...
I know.
Return to Grandma. I'm here, Grandma.
Ah, that should do it. With that fog coming, we sure need all the power we can get.
Grandma? What was that about the dirty paws?
I wish you'd never have to live in a world where that scum still existed.
Are they really back?
If they are, we better be ready to batten down the hatches. I don't like the look of that. The lighthouse beams should have pushed it away already. Why won't it?
Grandma! Mr. Vane!
Sigrid! Sigrid, take cover!
Big spooky shadow waves. The music's really, really nice. Was her name Cigarette? No, it's Sigrid. It's not cigarette. Was that a tsunami? It was a weird shadow wave of fog monster stuff. This game, by the way, guys, comes out early next week. I was given an early copy to get to demo from the developers. But this game comes out early next week. So if you're interested in it, you're going to have to make sure you wish list it or whatever. I love this this water shadow creature. This is so cool. I don't know how much it costs, actually. I didn't look it up. The lighthouse is covered in the fog. I really like the way that they do the faces in this game, too. Like, they're just drawn on, but they all have that, like, that rumbly sketchiness to them. Isn't that such a cool concept? She stands on her shadow friend's feet. I love the idea of it. It's so cool. Journal update. So the shadow. I don't know where to start, but ever since after the gloom wave, a strange underwater shadow stalks me. With it below my feet, I'm suddenly able to traverse
Sup, boy?
the ocean.
You're such a cool concept.
Thanks, Sarah. What's going on? Without the need of a board or a boat. So let's get back to Grandma. I love how fluid
Grandma,
the motion in the water feels.
I'm coming. Oceans, sparks. What are those? Grandma?
What are those? They're weird shadow men. The weird shadow monsters. Mr. Shadow Monster, can you stop it? Where'd my grandma go? Flying out for the Bachelorette. Ooh, baby! That's gonna be fun. Where are you guys going?
Iris, wait!
Grandma?
Are you hurt?
I saw, and there was... Oh, this is not good. Not good at all. If this is what the paws are up to, then... You look all pale, girl.
Oh, it's just... there's something...
Is it Anita? Did she capsize?
It's not the boat. Just come see.
Stay back, child. I'll get the harpoon
No,
and...
it's not dangerous. It helped me save you.
Helped you?
Yeah, like... Just watch.
Sigrid, are you out of your mind?
We need more sparks, Grandma. I can go get them.
Absolutely not.
It won't hurt me, I promise. And technically, I'm not in the water, I'm just on it. We don't have a choice.
Have it your way, girl. But don't get used to it.
Sweet mackerel. I wonder what happened to Bane. Tread carefully.
Schwamp.
What are you even? I mean, you came at the same time as those monsters. From where?
I like the little pink spirit fish under the water too. Swank, swank. All right. Free the person trapped in the gloom. Okay. Yeah, there's R1 to pull yourself into these. Cool. The motion in the world just feels really fun.
There's a bunch of sparklings over here.
Huh. Those little sticklebacks won't work for machinery like this. Only good for pocket change.
Only good for pocket change. Ooh, we got a Big Daddy. You're mine, Big Daddy. You're mine. There's one more spark somewhere on the clock tower. Somewhere in the clock tower. That is not what I meant to do. Ah, I see. What's up, Zeus? How you doing, dude? Aw, you look sad. Whoa, that was that was mother flounding intense. Hello, I thought I saw someone running in the water, but I figured you were just part of whatever I saw in there. Oh yeah, it's a bit of an unusual means of travel, I suppose. Well, I'm a surfer myself, so at least I understand the freedom of the waves. If you're looking for sparks, I saw a juicy one. You should be able to snatch it, just find something to grapple. Well, I already did that one. We gotta go to the Ferris wheel or the crane. Let's head over to whatever this one is, because it's on my radar. Yeah, this game is super, like, just cozy, man. You just feel at peace playing it. Is there anything I can grapple onto up there? Oh. I don't think so. I don't think I can get up there right now. The movement on the waves is incredibly smooth. On the ground, it's not quite as sharp. Like, I wouldn't call it bad, but it's not as sharp. All right. Start the generator. Cool. Regenerating. Spark cables light up when powered. Follow them to see where it leads. And square, yeah, hit the switches to flip them. I'll just flip a switch. Flip, flip. And now I got a grapple point. Cool. Oh, spin the crane. Oh. What is game 5? It is called 60 Seconds Reatomized. It's a game where you have you have a little family, and you're given 60 seconds to prepare for a bomb to launch, a nuclear bomb to hit. So you have 60 seconds to collect supplies and get into your bomb shelter. And then you just play out the game in the bomb shelter, like making choices, rationing food.
All done on
Oh,
your
you've played
end,
it, yeah.
Sis?
Yeah, it's an older game, but I've heard it's really fun.
What's that? Bananas? Why would I want bananas?
It means we shouldn't plan too far ahead.
Do you even know what a banana is?
Just something I heard Bane say once. Forget it.
What's the matter with you? Rambling about fruit. Are you quite all right? Well, better get this mess we're in straightened out before you go bananas.
Hello. Welcome home. What is this? Is it a Big Mac with meat in it? Oh, you don't have to do that. Thank you. So sweet. How was your day? Good. I'll come hear all about it when I'm on the second. Yeah, there's so many. When is everyone coming over? Okay. Okay, cool. I picked up some candy and some soda. Well, so got like orange grape and soda crush. Cool. Yeah. So fun story for you, chat room. The reason Girlwater brought me a Big Mac. So I went to McDonald's this morning after running chores and errands and stuff, and they currently have, like, in the app, they have a coupon. So it's $5 for a Big Mac meal. So I was like, oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, hell yeah. I'm super into that. So I went to McDonald's and I ordered it. And you have to order it through the app to use the coupon. And so I'm super stoked. You know, Big Mac meal's like $12 here without the coupon. So I was like, sick. You know, you guys know how much I love a deal, right? You guys know how much I love a deal. Oh, I'm running up the... Sweet. I go through the app, I go through the drive-thru, I get home, I start eating my sandwich, I take a first bite, and it's empty. It's just 3 pieces of bread and a shit ton of Big Mac sauce because I customized my order to have Big Macs, extra Big Mac sauce. So I look in the app, and apparently one of the options when you're ordering a Big Mac is like in the roster is just to get a Big Mac with no meat. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, why is this like a main option in the primary menu? Like, I'm sure there's like 1 in 1,000 fucking people who want to get a Big Mac with no meat. And for them, sure, let them do it, but just put it in the customized menu where I customize the no pickles, right? Why would I want 3 pieces of soggy mac sauce bread? I was so mad. I was like so mad. Anyway, that's why. I told GameWave about it. So when she came home, she had to go into the office today. So when she came home, she brought me a Big Mac since I was so disappointed today. Do a lot of vegans eat at McDonald's? Dude, I would imagine if you're vegetarian,
Now what?
Well,
you
get here
probably
fast so we can fill up the tank.
want to just get something completely different than 3 pieces of bread with Big Mac sauce between them. Did I tell her about the gambling sharks? Not yet, but she has some friends coming over from the States today, so I'm gonna try and convince them to play that game with me. Yo, what's going on, Soga? How are things, man? Vegetarians go to A&W. Yeah, Burger King has like the Impossible Whopper. There's so many decent options. Or like you could just get an actual like vegetarian meat, like a stir fry stuff, right? Like I was a vegetarian for a few years. I'll tell you one thing I never thought of doing: ordering a goddamn Big Mac with no meat. When I decided to be vegetarian, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be done eating Big Macs. I'm not gonna go and get 3 pieces of bread. My wife doesn't let me eat McDonald's anymore. It's like the one thing she puts her foot down on. Why is that? Because it's not healthy? She wants you to... Oh, stupid wife wants me to live a long time. Looks like we pushed the gloom away from the plaza, but not as much further. We'll need more power to free the rest of the island. Those fancy plaza folks should have more sparks, so head over there. You better keep up. I'm not going to let you slow me down. Okay, cool. To the plaza. Do I get to pull the boat? That'd be cool if I could pull the boat. Dude, that's amazing. You've dropped 31 poundaroos in just 2 months. That's insane progress, man. Congrats. Okay, I'm right behind you, Grandma. I'm right behind you. Yeah, good for you, man. That's sick. I've been back in the gym recently myself. I haven't lost any weight, but I've gained a good amount of strength back. Oh, you can do a charge jump? Oh, sick, dude. That's super cool. Don't get headaches anymore. Don't get acid reflux anymore. It's crazy. Yeah, man. I am such a big supporter of the idea of like a regular fitness routine, taking good care of your body and mind, all that stuff, man. I'm a big supporter of that whole idea. That's why I spend a good couple hours in the gym every week. Yo, thanks for gifting a sub to Soga, Freckle. Appreciate it. All right, I saw some people in there thought it was on my beam ends that the gloom had driven me mad, but you're here. You saved me. I want to give you something as thanks. Come with me. What do you got? How do pirates measure distance? In yards. Not too bad, eh? I want to shop. Okay, so this guy's the shop man. I can buy a hat. I can buy a wreath. I have $22 dillies. Leopard print. I like the flames. I like the scales too. I feel like I don't want to customize the character though. I like her default outfit. I feel like hats may be the only thing I want to do. You can give her cat ears. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the fishing hat. I like the fishing hat. All right, let's go, Grandma.
Blooming storms, girl. Just get on the boat.
Grandma, it's harmless. I promise.
I don't care if it's harmless. Ocean Sigrid, it's not normal.
It ain't
Get up
normal.
on deck and
Did you see Mom in that gloom?
I told you to.
I heard you say your name.
If you say one more word while standing on that thing,
Ooh, I got a cool couple jumpy portals up here. Schwamp.
You know, sometimes
Schwamp.
I just wish that Granny would accept that things have changed. This is what we're stuck with, right? Some days it's not all that bad. Crowd to eat, waves to watch. I'm just saying, we might as well make the most of it. But not Granny, oh no. Everything worth
This
doing
game is really cool so
better
far,
than
man.
the
Yeah.
good old days.
Such it's got a real good energy to it.
When we had the dandelion before the war, when your grandfather
Whee!
was still alive, blah blah blah. The war happened. Grandpa is dead. Sometimes she makes me feel like my future is already in the past.
The movement is really cool. And when you dive off those things, you actually like go under the water for a minute. Like right on the surface with your shadow friend. Oh, I wanted to go
by
out
the
above
mother
there.
of Sparks, it's really them.
What is that?
The flying barge. The dirty paws trump card during the war. We'll discuss that seal of yours more later. Time to speed up.
All right, let's go. Super speed. Super duper duper hooper speed. Granny's the real villain? You think Granny's gonna be the villain? No way, bro. Granny just is overprotective. She ain't the villain. She just cares about her granddaughter because she lost everyone else she cared about. Her daughter and her husband. Swing. Sick graphics pack for Wave Race 64. Yeah, dude. Wave Race 64 had legitimately impressive water for a 64 game. I remember watching a video, like an hour-long video on water in video games and just how impressive what Wave Race did actually was. I was like, oh man, I guess I got to put some respect on your name, Wave Race. We should watch that video on stream sometime together. Can I smash this fog? I can. Cool, I just got a journal entry. A pamphlet about the new and revolutionary energy source. Sparks aren't news now, but they were then. The dandelion plant really made Strandville a success story. Maybe that's why Dirty Paws targeted it during the war. Anything else up here? No? So I can clear all of these out, eh? I didn't realize that I could clear these out. I don't think there's any secrets hiding in these ones down here, but that's really neat. All right, back to the water. Back to the water with you. God, I love the big jump out of the water. It's Miss Bane. Oh, it's the sailor's wife. Have you seen my husband, Mr. Bane?
My first 10 egg.
Ooh, your first one? Dang, congratulations. Yeah, celebrate. He was supposed to pick up Clara on his way back from the night orchard. It's time for my monthly checkup, and I can't imagine being stuck in that sludge did me or my heart any good. Can you look for her, Clara? And if you see Horatius, could you please let him know that he doesn't have to worry about me? I always thought Bane's first name was just Mr. He's very fond of his name. He thinks it sounds a bit too posh. All right, what do we got here? I found a label from Gran's Meds. She's never told me about them. She doesn't want to look weak. I really like that the little journal entries are short and sweet, but give you an actual like little bit of insight into characters and stuff happening in the world too. I think this game is doing a lot of the story-based stuff really well. The voice acting is really good. The pacing's nice so far. I am pretty into everything that's happening thus far. All right, we got Clara. What an awful taste. Thank you. That was horrible, but at least I still have a pulse, I think. I was on my way to see Mr. Bain, or Miss Bain. I help her with her heart condition to the best of my ability. I was a chemist once, but the war forced me into a career change. On that note, you haven't seen my stethoscope, have you? I'm sure I had it on me before the goop seized me. I suppose I could go look for it, but with those rumors of a sea monster in the area, it just feels more foolish than usual to go for a swim. All right, if I find... I got a side quest. Find her stethoscope. Man, that city looks cool as hell, dude. Whatever's going on over here, this looks sick. Whee! There's another person hidden in that one. I will save you. Mr. Nelson. Oh dear, what happened to me? It went all black and then, who are you? I'm Sigrid, Doris's granddaughter. Doris, haven't seen her in a long time. What's she been up to the last 15 years? She's been keeping busy. Am I wrong in assuming you came here without the help of a boat? Most peculiar. I ain't gonna ask since it's none of my business, but maybe you can help me. I was looking for some things for my son when the gloom hit. He's busy working on a spark transmitter, you see. Sent me to collect 4 hammers, one for each of our hands to speed up the process. That's hilarious. Find 4 hammers. Okay, I'll find 4 hammers. I'm assuming they're in this, like, area. 1 for each hand. What a goof, dude. I need this to have power so it'll raise. Oh, here's a hammer. That's 1. Oh, this thing, yeah. Wait, but it doesn't... I need to find a way to get power into all... Okay, I gotta figure out where the power comes from. Maybe it's from one of these other tower units around? Maybe the hammers are even scattered among the various towers too. It's possible. Oh, get out of here, monster. I've seen 2 of those weird goop upgrade looking guys too. 3 now. Oh, it's just a bunch of money. Interesting. Okay. I think the money is purely for cosmetics, so I don't think I care too much about it. Yeah, nothing over here looks like I can activate any power. Maybe I should just go do the main quest. Maybe I should give up on side questing for a little bit. Yeah, we're running a little short on time. We got 13 minutes left. Let's keep progressing. We'll come back here after maybe. Keep an eye out for that stethoscope though. Roaring Rapids, where is everybody? I'm gone, swept by that gruesome gloom. And it took your power too? It did. I'm trying to fix it, but it just won't work. I can't even enter the towers. They're all locked up. How come everyone left in this world is incompetent fools? See if you can find sparks around the area. I'll work to some wire magic to see if I can power up those towers. Oh, well, this makes a lot more sense now. Explore the area for sparks, and it looks like they're on my map. So let's get exploring. And the shadow friend just chilling in the water sees us jump, and it's like, shit, shit, shit. For sure, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Hello. Oh, sparks. It felt like I was sleeping and had a really strange dream. Did you see where my brother Terry went? We were on our way to get some string to make fishing nets. A lot of side quests. A lot of side quests. The more that I get, the easier they'll complete, though. What did that do? I can probably make that. Oh, definitely. How long have I been playing this one? About 34 minutes. About. We're going to be doing chat voting on it in just a bit. And that should make you active. Yeah, that makes sense. And there's one of the sparks we were looking for. Perfect. All right, find 3 more of those. Yeah, I really enjoy the platforming in this game. It's not, like I said, it's not the sharpest, but it is still really fun. And I like the... I really like the way that the little islands are interconnected by the water, and the traversal in the water is super enjoyable. Are you the brother? Yuck! Thanks for getting me out of that mess. Me and my brother. Yeah, that's the brother. We saw something odd in the water. You see him wanted to deal with it. But then, bam, a tall wave of gloom hit us. You want 3 big balls of string? What if I don't want you to catch the monster? What if you're talking about my friend? We got devs in-house. I don't know if the devs are hanging out or not. I haven't noticed if they have been. Trevald's Shadow Scouting Workshop. Learn about our mystical neighbors. I hope this place still exists. Doink. Doink. Can't activate that switch, it looks like. At least not yet. Oh, I got a ball of string. Good. All right, yes, we are down to less than 10 minutes on this game. Chat voting has begun. Ladies and gentlemen, Moist Good in the chat if you like this game. Moist Bad, or I think it's Evil. Moist Evil in the chat if you are done with it, if you want to move on. If we get over 75% approval rating, the game gets a 15-minute extension. And a reminder, you can spam as hard as you want. Every time you use the emote, that adds an additional vote. You can do it 10 times in one message. You can do it 40 messages. That'd give you 400 votes. The harder you spam, the more votes you get. So get copy pasting. Spam with aggression if you want your team to win. And just a reminder that mods get 1 vote per message maximum due to an increased spamability speed. All right, we got another spark, but we did get 3 things of string for the guy, so we can give him his string. When the history book mentions Joko and me saving the city, I'll make sure they mention your contribution, if I remember. Did you perhaps see Asta on your way here? She surfs around the whole of Strandville. Maybe you passed her. I'm not into Asta, if that's what you're thinking. Absolutely not. Not at all. Not one tiny bit. Just no, I don't want to talk about it. Sweet. My reward is some money. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'll give you guys a little bit more time for voting. I'll leave voting open for another 30 seconds before I shut it down. Make sure you're spamming for your team, gamers. Spam, spam, spam away.
creature?
Ooh.
When I was a kid, I always wanted a pet. I tried keeping an eel in a barrel once. Freaked Grandma right out of her socks. She was all like, eels are no pets, eels are meals.
Eels are meals. All right, voting closing in 4, 3, 2, 1. Chat room, congratulations. That is a 79% approval rating. You've unlocked an extra 15 minutes for WaveTale. Well played, gamers. Well played. Ooh, lore. Grandma says it's a waste to use metal for keeping papers together. She has found so many uses for these little clips, including unlocking my door from the outside. I don't know about you guys. I know there's a divide on people in the chat, but I love the chaos of spam-based voting. I really love the chaotic energy of it not being an accurate representation of what the majority of people actually feel. Just a representation of who is a little sweatier with their copy paste. Unconstitutional limitation to not be able to manipulate the vote. Wow, yeah, I agree, Rated R. Your life is so hard. Things are so unfair for you. Whee! All right, we got one more spark to find. Still looking for the stethoscope, too. Spark is this direction. Okay. Oh, God. The speed was... Oh, I found the stethoscope. Yo, clutch. It was right there. Oh, thank you. Say, aren't you Iris's girl? I knew Iris. You look a lot like her. Yeah, I am. Do I really? Absolutely. Oh, sweet, brave Iris. I miss her a lot. To be honest, she was my first ever crush. The way she refused to back down once she had put her mind to something, it just spoke to me. I miss her a lot. I never really knew her, but I miss her too. I wish the rewards for quests were a little more meaningful. I don't know what these dollary sparks are going to do for me, but it feels like nothing important. Zwamp. 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 Maybe you can buy a gun. Yeah, and get rid of this fishing net and just get myself a whole ass pistol. Way more effective at dealing with monsters. I really like this music right now, dude. There's lore over here.
Stone guy.
That guy is Dr. Thelonious.
Whoa, the plaza skyscrapers used to mark Strandville's city center. One of them was a bank, a place for storing your paper currency so people wouldn't take it from you. Guess all that paper's still in there somewhere, although no one really needs it now. The highest building was, of course, Dandelion headquarters. Grandma worked there on the top floor.
I sure hope I've taught you well enough to know about him.
Oh, of course. He discovered Weave Rock.
And its uses, mind you. His work turned a small fishing village into a metropolis.
How sad that his life's work ended up like this.
All right. Journal update. Oh, Dr. Thelonious is in the journal now. Fill the tank. Take your sweet time. Well, oh, took your sweet time. Well, this should do. Oh, no. Seems like a lot of power is being redirected to the old rig field. Oh, well, the mayor, he went there when the paws were first spotted. I haven't heard from him since gloom closed in on us. Mayor Clout, huh? No choice but to follow in his footsteps then. Are there any functional spark casters around that might get us through the gloom? Oh, the only one I can think of is up in the towers. Siggy, this one's on you, spark caster. Go find it. And now I can get those hammers too. Yeah, I should have just gone with the quest first. But I couldn't help myself, man. I saw a big, exciting, open-looking world, and I was like, I want to go explore this. Now I can hit this thing. Now I can do the stuff. Now I can ascend. Yes. The hammer. Another one of these things to smacky dack. I love the conservation of momentum from those platforms too. Like when the platforms are going up and you jump, your jump gets higher. I think that's really fun. Not every game takes that into consideration for platformers. A lot of the time you don't get that conservation of momentum off of a rising platform, so that is cool to see. And the fourth hammer, baby! Cool! Build a big old bridge. This music's sick, dude. Save yourself the channel points then, Zeus. Yeah. The game you want was already stashed. Gaming. Well, that guy was kind of tough. That's the first time I've noticed my health bar. All right, looks like I gotta go down and find the power source. There's a lore book over here. The Dirty Paws. I love that drawing. They sure don't look friendly. Grandma used to tell me they'd come get me if I didn't behave. Adults are weird sometimes. All right. Yeah, we're going to have to go all the way to the bottom. Wake this guy up. Ugh. Patricia, Lucas. Oh, my family. They were right here. I'm sure they were. What happened? I heard the Dirty Paws were back. We need to defend ourselves, just like Mayor Clout says. So,
can't believe this guy stole my name for a stream segment.
oh my
Everyone
God.
associates Jocko with waves, and does water even me?
You listen, meet me in court, all right? Meet me in copyright court. Meet me in kangaroo court. We'll duke this out one-on-one. TwitchCon 2023 Kangaroo Court Edition. We'll finally have that TwitchCon boxing match. Wait. Oh, I found the axe. I found Jack's axe. Now I gotta drop back down so I can give it to him. Sweet. You're welcome, Jack. Give me my schmeckles. Give me my money, Jack. Pay me for my hard work. Man, taking those big jumps is so satisfying. I love it so much. For the higher price, I'll represent either one of you in kangaroo court. I'll give you $6. Yeah, I'll give you $6. That's as much as I'm going, though. Wow, that one goes up high, dude. I'll give you, yeah, I'll give you a Big Mac. Hold the meat. I want to. If McDonald's was a being, and if punching people in the face wasn't a really mean and bad thing to do, I would punch McDonald's in the face for that, man. I don't like this bulrush ghost monster, man. Get him away from me. Are you telling me, Rated R, that sometimes you charge for $4.25 an hour instead of $4.20? Is the extra $5 worth not being able to say $4.20? Haha. What a mistake, man. I thought you were cool. Just kidding. No, I didn't. I'm a savage. There's a number printed on this. Looks like one of those currency tickets Grandma described from her youth. A bill, I think? How did people trade with symbolic papers instead of sparks? Charge them $4.20 with $5 administration fees. I'm gonna start submitting my sponsorship stream bids at $4.20 or $6.90, one of the two, depending on what it is. I think this is where I want to go. God, I love that super massive jump shot. All right, I can't believe animals this big existed. It must have been 3 times as tall as Mayor Clout. That's some foreshadowing of some creatures we gonna run into. Where are you? You are free now. Cordelia. Clemens. Roaring Rapids, where am I and who are you? I'm Sigrid, and you are? Miss Clout, at your service. Clout, like the mayor? That's correct, darling. He's my precious little boy. You must know this place, then. I'm looking for something called the Sparkcaster. I needed to get to the rig field to find, well, your son. Really, you'll save him from the gloom. If we can make it to the rig field, yeah. Well, this is the caster right here. They're remnants from the war, you know, used to protect us from the paws. Please find my son. He went out there to protect his people. He needs someone to protect him as well. Cool. I don't know what that's doing. It looks like it's shooting sun sparks into the fog so that we can get into the east. That's sick. There have been sightings of a giant shadow under the water's surface, and I've seen enough in my life to not wave that off as nonsense. Whee! I gotta go bring this back. Also, $5 an hour over the course of a year is roughly $8,500 to $10,000 extra dollars. All right, fine, it makes sense. Then start charging $6.90. Why don't you charge $430 and make an extra, another extra 10 G's? Checkmate. 4 hammers. That's right. I did it. You're welcome. I think chat's right. Rated R, you know what? I don't think you're silly enough to represent me in kangaroo court. You're fired. If you want the job back, I'll give it to you for $5 an hour over a year. He doesn't know I just scammed him out of 8,500.
Well, fry me for an oyster. It worked! Quick, let's get going.
I'll catch up to you. Oh, and I met the mayor's mother.
Cordelia? Well, she and her husband ran the Dandelion. Worked closely with them for years.
Sweep.
The Rigfield drills at work used to be a sight to behold, bringing up weave rock day and night. We heard their thumping all the way to the plaza, like a rhythmic lullaby.
How does it work? I mean, how did you get the sparks out of the weave rock?
It's a complicated process, dear. Simply put, the weave rock was fed into an untangler. Sparks and gloom were carefully
Of course, an
separated, and then
untangler.
the sparks went right into the belly of the Dandelion, providing the whole city with energy.
What about the gloom?
Oh, we got rid of that. The gloom kept the sparks safe underground, but then it was superfluous. No use for the shell once you've cracked the egg. Of course, when those blasted paws blew up the Dandelion, all the gloom still in the reservoirs ended up all over Strandville. And now it seems that lowlife found a way to weaponize it.
It must have been so lively here when the rig field was active. Staff operating the machines, ships doing deliveries, the drills digging into the ground. I think I prefer the sounds of waves and seagulls shrieking. On 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds, everybody. Give me 2 seconds to pop over. There's a certain point of the game I'm not allowed to stream past, and I think I may be very close to it. Let me do a double peek here. Let me check my let me check my email. I think that'll have it. Until the point of entering Rigfield East. Is that where I just entered, Rigfield East? I think we have to cut this a few minutes short, guys. I think we've reached the last point of the game that I'm allowed to actually stream. Was that Rigfield East? It is. Yeah, we're at Rigfield East. I am so sorry, gamers, but we do have to cut this one just a tad short. Just a little bit. Rigfield West? I was saying West. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut this one just a tad short. But yo, that was WaveTale. That's the introductory segment. Gonna go ahead and resize these videos one more time, give them a quick fix. There we go. It's time to rate it. What did we think of WaveTale? We just turn the PlayStation 5 in rest mode. All right, taking a quick jump in. The visuals for this game, I love the artistic direction of it. I think the characters' faces were all really fun. The water was beautiful. And the whole just game was really like stylistically awesome. I'm half on the fence of giving it a 4. But genuinely, I was so enthralled with the visuals. I'm going to give it a full 5. On the same note, as far as audio goes, I also think I want to give it a 5. The music was good. The sound effects were good. The voice acting was amazing. I think I want to give it a 5 as well. Yeah. Gameplay, I'm going to give a solid 4 on this one. As far as the gameplay goes, I was having a really fun time platforming, moving around, but the combat was weak. The combat there was very weak against those regular enemies. Was not very enthralling, exciting, challenging. It just existed. So everything else, the moving around, the platforming was really strong, really fun. But yeah, again, we're skipping narrative on all of the votes this week. Overall, Waves, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. I could see myself playing this full game. I was really enjoying the unfolding of this story as well as just the general aesthetic and vibe of the world. And it was very fun and relaxing to play. Enough so that I am going to give it a lemon seal of approval. WaveTale getting the lemon seal of approval this week. That is our second game to achieve the honor